out the window onto the grounds. The only thing you can really see are the now snow-covered and gathering snow-covered grounds. You see across the way, kind of a little bit in the distance, there's like a small chapel that's on the grounds and a graveyard not too far away. And then there's a bit of kind of forested land. You don't see any footprints. You don't see any animal tracks. Doctors, you're doing your examination, kind of looking over the patient, looking everything.
Body.
Being assisted by Chauncey.
Is there a kitty crunching?
There was a kitty crunching.
I love
Kitty
it.
crunching.
I heard.
There's a kitty
I was like,
crunch.
it's a kitty
I
having
think
a
that's
snack.
Ellie's
Oh
crunching.
dear, Cummins. Ben having a snack.
I think
Like,
that's Ellie.
What?
No, it's
Oh,
Ellie.
it's Ellie.
It's Ellie having a snack.
Hey, Elle. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Shouldn't have been mentioned.
They look the same.
Doctor, I'm going to pass this over to you.
Uh-oh.
You find this note clutched in her hand.
Props.
Indeed.
I know, wow. This is
Paper.
the advanced version.
Paper in
Dr.
hand.
Lucy is conflicted because in her training she has been trained to respect those who have passed and recognize that they had their own wishes.
Hmm.
Am I meant to read this?
It's your
She
choice.
says so loud.
Read paper.
No, it's internal conflict.
This is internal
Do
conflict.
we-
She didn't say it out
Are
loud.
we aware of the paper?
I would say you're focusing right now. Chauncey might be the only one that's clocked it.
Yeah.
You're
I was
looking
looking.
outside.
Like
You're
staring at it, like
yeah. So right now it's between them two.
unsure.
What say?
But tonight's been too weird, so Dr. Lucy opens it.
I'm gonna close the window.
And close the window. It's
Looking over the
help keeping the cold out.
Hmm?
Mm-mm.
What'd it say? What's it say?
Have you found something?
What
As
does
I
it
turn
say?
around.
Doctor.
Well, spill the beans.
Not ready. She's not ready to. She's like,
I would say all of you all, goodness me. Chauncey obviously noticed that she found a note.
Mm.
You just closed the window.
Alright. Yeah.
It's okay.
Very nosy.
You're gathering yourself. You do notice that like Chauncey and are over there, kind of not talking but together. So, doctor has this. You do know the doctor has a note, but you haven't shared anything that's on it yet. That's where we stand. So, Lady Sonatina, you close the window firmly.
Yes.
but the doctor can't hide her
And
confusion.
Okay. So the doctor, so you look visibly, you're not trying to hide your confusion or your concern, are you?
I put my hand on your shoulder and I say, you did your best. I assume she's sad about the patient being dead.
Yeah,
And
that
I'm
tracks.
like, there was nothing you could do.
There's a bit of it, yes.
That is correct.
Can you tell what happened to her?
Based on her positioning, that she assumed at the time of death, when rigor mortis set in, she was tense.
Oh dear.
Mm.
Old.
How
Weird guy
tense
says.
was she?
Hi, weird guy.
Makes me wonder what her cause of death was.
Cold.
It was rather frigid if she was sick before. Perhaps there's...
What about this Erwin?
Are there books in here?
No.
I'm gonna start looking for secret passages.
Her
Love
death
it.
would have to be rather sudden.
Just taking books.
Where is Mr. What's his name? Turner!
Unless
Where's Turner?
Turner's still in the hall.
it would
He's
either
still in the
have
hall.
to be sudden, or it would have to be that somebody like propped her up and positioned her in that pose.
Why would anyone do that? Why would,
Spooky.
outside of wanting to creep us all out?
I don't know, but I want to get to the bottom of it.
It's not a natural death based on the position I find her in.
I stomp back out into the hall and I say, Turner, where's Erwin?
Who, ma'am? What?
Erwin! Where is Erwin? Your master.
Owen. Owen.
You have amnesia.
Right. Right. Yes. I
Try to remember.
remember I remember. Make a persuasion check for me, Doctor.
Is it Owen or Irwin?
Irwin.
Irwin.
What do I have to get?
You might like to try a piece of wine popcorn?
You
Ooh.
need to get
10%.
10, yeah.
Ooh,
Or
wow,
champagne. It
that's
might be the
good.
champagne actually.
Champagne.
It tastes pretty good.
Dang, it is.
Pretty good.
I'm thinking.
No.
Ooh, it's interesting flavor.
Isn't it?
You got this.
Give me a 2. Nope.
Nope, 95.
Ooh.
That didn't work. I think I need to lie down. I think I need to rest.
Not before you've told me where your master is.
He was going away for the day. The lady was unwell, and he was going for a ride
For a ride where?
out around the grounds.
Why wouldn't he have stayed with Hortense?
You keep wanting to say your own name. I can hear you starting.
You know who's most important in this story.
That's right.
I don't know, ma'am. I didn't ask him if the master wants to go for a ride. He goes for a ride.
How long ago was this?
And I suppose this was a few days ago, but everything else is a blur.
I'm just still thinking.
It's like the music just went. Yeah.
You're still taking books. As you take a book, do a spot hidden for me. We'll see what happens, but
67 out of 25.
great, you're just going through the books.
I'm just taking books.
You're just taking books. Okay. I should lie down. Good night.
No, I don't think you should be sleeping right now.
Well, I need to sit. I need to rest.
Can I stay with you? I just feel like you shouldn't be taking a nap by yourself.
I won't. I'll keep a candle and I'll read. Keep a candle.
Mr. Turner, I don't think you're well.
All three of us are like,
Yeah, we are.
Kick his ass, Doc.
I literally told somebody today, no,
Yeah.
now's not a good, nope, you don't want, she said, I want to go to sleep now. No, you
No,
don't.
you don't.
Now's not a good time for a nap. Stay awake,
Stay
lady.
Yeah. I can go for can I go for a walk then?
That sounds better.
Go for a walk around the grounds.
Maybe in...
Look for the master. He should have been home by now.
The monster?
The
The
master.
monster. Oh no. Help me, Lord.
What just happened to you?
I freaked out and I couldn't understand and my brain malfunctioned.
I've never seen a person glitch.
I glitched. It was a temporary lapse of. These accents from the so-called motherland are really throwing me off. You know?
Am I the only one in the room with the corpse?
They're at the doorway, kind of. Okay. I just wanted to check something.
Right.
No worries. Great. I'll go walk around the grounds and see if I can. I'll see if I can find the master.
just keep a weather eye out. There's already been 2 deaths. There's been 2 deaths already tonight.
Do you have a lantern?
I do, ma'am. Out.
Where gas?
Oh, it's downstairs, past the main entranceway, behind the staircase.
I just think it's funny to talk like that.
Why use long word when small word do trick?
I think it's funny.
See the world or see world?
Chauncey comes out and sort of chuckling to himself, like, I can say sentences. We should fix the generator.
Mr. Turner walks down, out, through the front door. Again, that cold burst of air comes through, but then closes it. You all have your candles. you go to try and find behind the kind of the main staircase where the like panel would be that kind of deals with all the gas lines and various things. Okay, I would say with that direction you are able to find this panel. You open it. This would probably be like a mechanics check of a sort.
I happen to be good at mechanics.
Well, what do you know? Go ahead and make.
A mechanics
I'll say
check.
just go ahead and make a regular check.
Regular check. Regular check.
Regular check.
19 out of 50.
Nice.
Nice. It seemed like certain things were, like certain valves were kind of like turned off, and you were able to kind of,
This is a good system.
and you're able to repair it. The lights, the gas lights, come back on.
Well done, Chauncey.
Thank you, madam.
Oh no, that means we're gonna see something else.
That's how gaslights work.
Oh dear.
Seeing is good.
Seeing is believing.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
The lights come back on. You do see the dead body of Katya in the doorway there.
Has she moved at
Steady.
all?
Make a spot hidden check.
I'm really good at those. Turns out being a dumb sack of shit isn't very good. 34 out of 25 now.
The dead body's still there. it
Do
seems.
I see if she moved? Let's see.
Do it. Check.
Checkity check. Mic check.
Might check
Have
one
the
too.
grab
I'm
right?
really good at it, but I didn't have that idea, so.
It's bad.
Okay, are these the right ones? These look right. Hey! 10.
10. She has not moved. However, you do notice that a door that had been closed is now open. It is across. So there's on this floor, the lounge, the study, which is where you were having it, where Katya's thing went down. And the lounge is where you all kind of after dinner were chilling. Dining room. And there's the library. The library door had been closed. Now it seems like it's slightly ajar.
Weren't there staff?
There were staff there, like any staff, they're kind of, unless they're a right-hand man.
A valet.
Valet. They're kind of doing their thing but trying to not be noticed. It is odd, outside of Mr. Turner. You haven't seen any of the staff.
And that door over there is open. See?
I put my candle down and I two-hand my fucking fire poker. Go over to the library door.
Okay.
I follow.
Follow.
I
There
click
it
out
is.
the knife portion of my thing and I follow as well.
Okay. You have a knife, a small knife,
Small
a
knife.
fire poker.
So I walk everywhere.
You go over. Who opens the door?
Wait, I thought it was open.
It was open, but it's like partially. It was
Oh.
open a
I'll
little bit.
push it open with the thing.
There
Okay,
you go.
push it open. The door
Squeaky.
hasn't been creased in a
Oh,
minute.
hey kitty. Don't eat those.
He's not gonna eat them.
Oh, okay.
He's just gonna sniff them.
You just
Oh.
with your little
sorry,
Rudolph the red nose.
The handsome boy.
He's a
Oh,
pretty
his
boy.
tail, I like it.
Yeah, he's a pretty boy. You wanna sit up here, man? All right. You open the door. Lights are on in the library. As well as the kind of being a general library full of obviously very, very fancy books and lovely things, there's also kind of a number of different interesting artifacts. Seems from different places. There's a what looks like a kind of gladiator sword on display.
I don't take it, but I think I'm looking at it.
Go right ahead, Chauncey.
You see what looks like some kind of Grecian instrument, perhaps like a kind of harp or a lyre. And then you see as well a kind of strange looking little clock piece. Strange looking clock.
Are these in like cases or just displayed?
I would say that they're just kind of displayed.
I take that sword.
You take the sword.
Is it sharp?
It's like a little rusted, but it seems to have been like,
Seems like it would hurt more than the fire poker.
I would say it might slice more than the fire poker.
Drop the fire poker, take the sword, put it on my shoulder.
Go ahead and everybody do a spot hidden for me.
Oh.
33.
at 81.
54.
5.
Nice. So yours is very much under. Anybody else under?
Yeah, mine is a 60, and I got a 33.
Okay, great. Lady Constance, I will say you notice that Dr. Lucy seems to be holding something in her hand she wasn't holding before.
With big saucer eyes.
We'll do that notice thing first. So that's, you notice she has something in her hand. She's been kind of like clutching.
What have you got there? What is that? I bustle over and I snatch it out of her hand and I whip it open. Trust no liar? Is that what it says? Is that all? Where did you find this?
Look at the spelling of liar. That's a
No
liar.
Wait, where is a liar?
It's in the room. Props! Where'd it go? There it is.
Aw, shit.
Trust no liar.
Chauncey,
Mm.
you notice something seems to be a little off this liar.
Don't smash it, Chauncey. Be careful with it.
Inside. Take like, again, can I try to like, get very dexterous?
Yeah, I'll let you roll dexterity.
Trust it.
Is any-
Very dexterous suddenly, let's see.
Is anyone else like weirded out at the foul play? Like it's like
47.
really hit home now that that's a warning.
Yes, I wouldn't mess with that thing. If it
47 out of 60, so
Alright,
I'm
you got
getting
it.
out.
You got
says,
it.
if it says don't trust it, I wouldn't even. Oh dear.
I'm not going to do.
Would 40 education be good enough to read?
Yeah, at least some bit. Well, maybe not cursive.
Let's see, let's see.
You've gotten dumber.
Maybe not- yeah, I was like,
you
maybe
get
not your
progressively
character.
dumber. I'm pretty sure you're illiterate.
I can't read cursive. I only learned print.
It is
Public
not
schooling,
those
am I right?
who are well who need a physician, but those who are sick. Quotation from Matthew, no doubt, isn't it?
Say again.
It is not those who are well who need a physician, but those who are sick. Oh dear! Dear Mr. Sampson George, the butler! He's not.
Mr. Turner. Mr. Turner.
He's sick. He needs a physician. Is that what it's talking? Is that what it's talking about?
Wait. I think I got
We
it.
need to get
I got it. It's in the well.
What?
It says well, like a well for water.
Have we seen any whales?
No.
But we have seen someone who's sick.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got it.
he is not well.
What's his name?
George.
Mr. Turner!
You helped me come up with his name.
I can remember George, but I can't remember Turner. Mr. Turner!
He's the
We
son
need
of
to go
Bill
to him
Bootstrap
now.
Turner.
He needs a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we'll go.
Wait! It did say not to trust the liar.
Oh.
And so there's a note from the liar, so perhaps in fact it is not the sick who need physician.
Who's well?
Not well, but those who are well.
Who's well here, physician?
That would be us.
Mm.
None of us are well. I feel pretty healthy.
Or
I
well
think you're
off.
doing more poorly as the night goes on, Chauncey.
I just kind of look around and then say, okay.
As you all look around, talking amongst yourselves, the gas lights flicker.
Who's touching my things?
It's out for a moment. You hear a sharp and the lights flicker back on.
I turn around and look at my capture watch. Is she there?
She's not there.
Sweet mother of pearl!
And neither is the
Kathy's gone.
weird guy.
Weird guy!
Weird
You're running into the hallway with the sword.
He's running into the hallway with the sword.
I follow behind him with my knife.
He was my friend.
I don't like this one bit!
I'll give the doctor the
Who's
fire
playing
poker.
games?
I give the doctor the fire poker.
Go ahead, and the doctor gets up. So the doctor now has the fire poker. Sorry, I lost my fun little cheat sheet for your character sheet. There it
My
is.
full control over myself.
Go ahead and, lady.
Yes.
What would this be? Go ahead and make either. I want you to choose history or a library use check.
Alright, history it is. 68? Is that right?
Yes.
68, and I'm a 50.
Mm.
Black
Unless you want to push your luck or anything, that's kind of a big number. But if you really want
You'd
to do
have to
it,
use a lot of points.
it'd be a
I'd
big.
go
It'd be a
for
big.
it.
So you have to use 1 luck point to drop 1 point on your roll. So you'd have to use like 16 points.
That'd be a big chunk. That'd be a big thing.
Oh, nah.
Okay. The doctor, you're holding the fire poker, eyes wide, stressing out. The two gentlemen run into the hallway. Lady Constance. You fail your history check, but do just a general. I guess I'm trying to think of like a family history or like a intelligence. I'll let you do intelligence checks off.
Okay.
So you won't get one thing, but maybe we'll see if something else happens.
Oh, you're good at intelligence.
Where is it?
Top 70.
Oh, okay. Oh dear. Oh wait. Yeah, 79. No.
Mm.
All right. Then never mind. The gentlemen run into the hallway and see nothing.
Stop that! I just shout.
It echoes.
This place is spooky.
Yes. Maybe we should still keep, investigating this area and see what we find. Maybe things aren't all what
The
they appear
lights
to be.
flickered, so I'm gonna go back over to the thing and see if someone was messing with the valves that I fixed.
Okay, you go over. The door's closed as it was.
What's this from?
Open it up.
No one say, we gotta skip it if you know it. No, it doesn't matter.
Who's watching Fire TV? None your business.
None your business. Oh, well, it's not
Oh,
gonna show.
we'll never
Whatever.
know.
We'll never know.
Well,
It's fine.
Oh, I love the travel
Alright.
man though.
Yeah. You go over to the valve. You kind of and it looks like nobody's touched it.
Faulty.
Are there like windows
Wait, but
and
the
stuff
lights are still
nearby?
on, right? They just flickered.
They flickered. They went out for a minute, like 9 minutes. They went out for like 1, 2, and then kind of they're pretty dim, but they are back on now. Yeah.
If there's an echo, then that means that it's a large space.
Was the large hall?
Empty.
Wait, so everybody went downstairs?
No, you all are already downstairs.
Oh.
We're just out
You
in the hallway.
and the doctor and the library. They just went out into the door into the hallway.
I'll open the
I
main
went-
door and see if I see Turner.
You open the.
Because he went outside, right?
He did. He went outside.
So I'll just open it and see if I see him.
Okay, you open it. You see a lantern. It seems to be going towards, kind of where the stables are.
I take a second and I crack my neck. I take off my jacket and take a very deep diaphragm breath and I shout, "Hey!"
Who flew from the tomb?
Hey!
I guess intimidation. We'll go with
Okay.
that. We'll go with that.
I yell.
22 out of 70.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Extreme voice.
Yeah.
Extreme voice.
That like shatters windows.
You hear kind of echoing through. It's almost like the wind itself is carrying
It's
it,
just like,
and you see the light stop
oh.
and starts to shuffle back towards you.
The
Okay,
light
good.
stops
light.
and
The
okay.
lantern.
The lantern
Yeah.
light.
And then I go, and I'll leave the door open, and
Okay.
I'll go back And I'll say, just less extreme voice. I found Butler.
Well done, Chauncey. Tell him to come back. I
agree.
want to bustle into the room where Katya was, where we were with Katya before.
Okay, so you go into the study.
Okay? Go in there. Has anything changed?
Do a spot hidden check.
$17.
Okay. Well, she's gone.
Is the blood still there? Oh, this isn't me. I'm not asking this.
Is the blood still there?
Yes, there's still some blood. As you go into the study, kind of looking around, things were kind of like pushed aside to kind of make a particular room. In the corner, though, there's always been a large kind of family Bible where people wrote down, births, deaths of various family members. And that's there. It's open. I don't know if it was open before.
I'll go over and look at it.
Oh, look at it. You see it's open on Luke, chapter 5. Verse 31.
Wrong gospel, I said earlier.
It's alright.
Does it say, this is not the sick who need this physician but the well, or whatever?
Yeah, but it's the same line.
It's the same.
What do you do? What do you do?
Everyone come in here.
Did you find something?
Was this Bible open before?
No.
It wasn't. Look at the page that it's open to. I said the wrong gospel earlier.
Is the Bible written in cursive?
No, it's more like a printed calligraphy sort of situation.
Oh, that's wild.
He shouts out, I can read cursive.
I can do it. You've all gathered in that space.
I'm gonna do a library check. Right?
Library use check?
Yeah.
Or, okay, do you want to, I could do that, or you could do, if there's like an investigation kind of thing. I said, no, do library use.
I just had about dice. Oh, did it fall in the ground?
Probably left it
Oh,
in
there it
the-
is. It fell in the ground.
Sean.
There was a light. You know what?
I'm supposed to-
Who's carrying the lyre, by the way? Or did you leave it?
I'm carrying it.
You're carrying
I'm
it.
carrying
Chauncey.
it in one
Okay.
hand. Oh my god, Chauncey has become Big Bastion from D&D. I have a sword in one hand and a lyre in the other.
Nice.
Love it.
22.
22
for,
for,
yeah.
for library use.
Yeah, out of like 50. So.
Okay. I'll say this. You notice the verse.
Mhm.
You were examining that library before.
Mhm.
There's something about that timepiece.
I think we're focused on half of the wrong thing. Something's up with that timepiece.
You point across the hallway to the library.
I'll go with you and
It's a strange kind of clock, I should say.
let's go look.
Let us, yes.
So, the gentlemen go into the library. The
I follow.
ladies. Oh, you follow? Okay. Does everybody kind of follow back? It's a lot of clue running.
I also like
Scooby-Doo.
every time I go back into the same room that the doctor's in, I just sort of like big hand on shoulder. Just no, don't say anything. Just big hand.
To try and absorb.
I'm just
To comfort.
who knows? It's hard to tell, but big hand on shoulder every time.
Nice.
I appreciate you, Doctor.
Alright, so you go back into the
Paying
library.
lots of attention.
You go back into the library. You see the timepiece. There's a strange kind of clock thing. What do you do?
I'm going to, oh dear. Just gonna do it. I'm gonna open it up and see what it's about. I'm just gonna like mess with it a little bit.
Okay, so you go and you open the what part of it?
Wow, does it open like a front, right through the front, or is it kind
You
of like a
you could
pocket
kind of-
watch where it clicks and?
So it's more kind of like a little like thing, and like you could do where You can open the kind of the face of it
Yeah.
and mess with that, or you could try to open the back of it, or
I think I'll start
I'll
with
take
the
whatever
back.
he doesn't do.
Yeah, I'll start
What
with the
time
back.
does it say?
it says 5 o'clock.
What time is
This
it?
is, yeah.
It's definitely not 5 o'clock. Maybe it's like close
it
to
ticking?
9.
Whatever side he starts to look in, I'll look at the other side.
Okay. I'll look at the back.
You open the back. Go ahead and do a mechanical kind of check for me.
Okay. 44. And that's a fail.
Okay. It's a lot of gears, a lot of mechanisms. Looks a little complicated.
It's pretty complicated.
I like complicated.
I'll trade you back.
Do you so you're looking at the back, you're looking at the
I'm
front.
looking at the front.
Okay, you're looking at the front. You kind of open it up and you can, the glass that kind of covers the face. You can see that there's, the way this works, if it had been working, if the gears were working, it looks like there's almost like a mantle clock, but also a cuckoo clock of some sort. It's a weird kind of little strange configuration. It's all kind of made out of wood.
Do I hear, is it just not, is it like a grandfather clock that hasn't been wound, or is it like it should be ticking and something's stuck?
I'd say the latter.
It sounds like something is stuck.
Yes.
Okay, I'll start like opening it up and like piece by piece see if I can find something.
Okay, go ahead and make a mechanics check.
Mechanics. 26 out of 50.
Okay. Looking at it, you find a little.
Once again, like Chauncey actually like pulls out little glasses. Very, very big hands in very small
Very
spaces.
dexterous. You're able to like remove a strange little pin, like a hairpin, and the clock starts ticking again.
Somebody stopped the clock intentionally.
Time traveler. No, I'm just kidding. I'll give the hairpin to the lady who's probably smarter about these things.
Snobbington.
She's probably better at detecting who it would belong to or something.
Yes, what is it? What is it?
It looks just kind of like a basic hairpin. It's not fancy or anything.
What was happening at 5 o'clock?
Is the butler back?
The door closes out in the hallway.
Hmm.
And you see him standing there with a lantern.
Hey, what happened at 5 o'clock today?
I'm sorry, what?
What happened at 5 o'clock?
You arrived. The last guest arrived.
Who was the last guest?
Why, the doctor, I believe.
Doctor.
Come up here, darling. It's no time to be running around by yourself.
Kind of comes forward.
Do you mind just sticking with us for the time being?
Yes, ma'am. I couldn't find the master.
You think your master's dead? Where'd that come
Not
from?
on Sunday, are you?
I certainly hope not, but
Where did you look for him? Is his carriage back?
no, mum. No horses, no carriage.
Oh shit. When I opened the door, could I see like our carriages?
You didn't look.
Shit. I bet they're gone. Okay.
Were our carriages still out there?
No horses, no carriages.
At all?
No horses and no carriages.
Well, bugger.
Those darn gypsies.
Going into town.
Chauncey gets really sad because he was friends with that horse.
Oh. What do you need me to?
Just hang on to the lantern. Just stick close. It's for your own good, dear.
Have you found anything why the mistress what might have happened?
We found a lyre. Can you tell us about that lyre?
Oh yes, it was something the mistress had. She discovered it not too long ago. She found it particularly special and said it
Discovered?
was
Where?
on one of her trips.
Do you recognise his handwriting? Show him the lyre note. The physician's sick note.
You holding both notes?
Yeah, I know.
Well, this first one's mistress. I don't know about the second one.
The mistress said don't trust the lyre.
Yeah. It was in her hand.
Chauncey's been carrying the lyre around, and he very gently puts it on the ground and then stomps on it.
Okay, make a strength check.
Said don't trust it. We found a spooky note. The lady who had it fucking died.
I love it.
Chauncey's taking care of his lady, alright? We're not
love it.
taking any chances
I
here.
love it.
69 out of 80.
Nice.
69 out of 80. Okay.
69!
Hey. There's a hard clang, like crack. I don't know.
Chauncey!
Don't trust.
I don't. He looks visibly distraught and like grabs it. What'd you do, mistress?
That is a bit rash, darling. I appreciate your fervour, but perhaps we could be a little bit more considered next time.
Yeah, let's
Kill
get some
the
facts
lady.
first. Well, I think his intentions were good.
Hey, why do you care about the lyre?
It's so funny. I'm the worst actor. It's just so
Chauncey's funny.
genuine. No, he
Chauncey
is.
is funny.
Why do you care?
She said this was special.
Yeah, well, she's dead.
No respect!
She's dead.
Sorry. Oh man. Said it was special.
You did look so genuinely
Yeah, I was like,
so sad.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad we found that funny. I was like, what?
Oh my God.
Poor liar, though.
What?
Poor liar.
Poor butler.
Poor
Why do I want
butler,
to call
yeah.
him Saunders?
I don't know. It's probably a better name.
Oh my gosh. Poor Saunders.
Poor Saunders the
I
butler.
should put this with the mistress.
No, that's
He starts
weird.
to walk up the
I
stairs.
take it, I grab him, and I'm like, that's really weird. That's very weird.
It belongs with the mistress.
Why do you think that? That's extremely bizarre.
So, I do have a question for you though, Butler. Did you happen to see two people walking around here that were previously dead? What aren't the two bodies missing?
Katya's body's gone, and Harold, the weird guy, like the guy that like was up.
Oh,
Oh yes,
right.
darling
He's
Harold.
gone.
We lost him.
Weird guy!
Have you seen one dead, one alive person walking around alive?
Wait, one dead person and one alive person walking around
Have you
alive.
seen anyone besides us, all present?
Yeah. Who should be dead. One of them should be dead.
Hey, where are all the staff?
Stop.
They
You're
were-
the only one walking around here, and you seem pretty calm.
Dinner. We after you will eat
Where?
downstairs in the servants' quarters.
I find it unusual that you'd be seeking consolation up here with us when
I
the rest
was.
of your colleagues are down there.
They were having dinner, and I was putting back the decanter of wine, and then it was dark, and we can't have it be dark. We can't have it be dark.
Right, will you just hang on to that lantern
Wait.
there?
Hang on. Chauncey looks at the doctor, and then he looks at his mistress, and he's like, these two are smart. And he says, I think we should have it be dark.
Why is that, Sonatina?
He's weird.
But even
And
more.
we shouldn't. The thing about the healthy don't need a doctor, right? And we shouldn't trust the liar. And he has the liar, and he's the unhealthy one.
Can I do like an intelligence roll or something?
Yeah, let's see if there's like an insight check essentially with this, or like a person skill. What do your sheets say? I lost the
There's
sheet on the
like-
thing.
Yeah.
What do you tell me what your
There's
skills
always
are?
like, you can just do a luck roll to see if you're lucky enough that something pieces together.
Yeah.
Or there's psychology and anthropology.
Psychology. Anthropology is the study of cultures. So
I want to know what happened if the other servants...
Maybe psychology?
psychology. You could do a psychology check as like an
Alright.
insight check.
Or like just listen to see if you can like
Yeah,
piece
let's do
something together
listen.
with listening.
I've got it.
good
I'm a good listener.
How about this? I'll let you choose psychology or listen, whichever one.
Whichever you prefer, listen or psychology.
Can I?
You might get
You
different
get to choose.
answers based on.
I don't have any points in psychology, so that'd be tough to get. So I'll do listen.
Okay.
Boom.
Do a listen check.
Dice. Oh, got zeros.
That's all zeros?
All zeros?
That's actually bad. That's
That's actually bad.
100.
That's 100, yeah.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
yeah,
I know it's exciting, but then it's
actually
deceptive.
100.
Yeah.
Dang
It's
it.
the highest you can roll.
Sorry.
It's
So
heartbreaking.
you
isn't
try to, you kind of like try to, okay, this guy, you're trying to, like, based on the tenor of his voice, his breathing, just kind of all these elements, kind of listen, observe, figure out what is up. And it's almost like he's sometimes, it's like he's not fully, he's there, he's with you, but it's almost like sometimes or half the time he seems to be someplace else, and then he's like coming back, and he's like kind of struggling to come back. And so that's all you get. Chauncey, you made your suggestion.
I think we should not do what this guy thinks. I think he's wrong.
I mean, thus far, has anything good happened in the dark?
Has anything good happened in the light? I
This is a
mean,
fair point.
come on, this has been really wild, guys.
I want to peek into what city is that?
I'm not sure.
I recognise that green thing, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
I want to peek
Chicago.
into the room where
Where it happened?
Yeah. Yep.
Amazing. I want to peek into the room where Hortense was and see if she's still there.
You go back upstairs.
Oh lordy, I've lost all sense of
Lordy.
where the floors are. So we're downstairs.
Mhm.
All right. Well, bugger. Not particularly. If we're downstairs, actually, then I want to go to the servants' quarters and see if where all the staff might be.
Okay. You go down, kind of like past, kind of through the dining room. There's like
That's where wine comes.
do it, or cookies or whatever. There it is. Marshmallows.
Are they soft or crunchy?
They're
No,
soft.
they're soft. They're good.
They're good. They're tasty.
Orange cream.
You go around and make your way to the door that leads down the steps to the servants' quarters. Do you have any light with you?
Georgie?
So you just have the sword and the candle.
Just kidding.
I know, I totally yanked that guy's lantern.
Of course you did.
Make a strength check. Actually, we'll make an opposing strength check.
Good fucking luck.
Okay.
18.
18. And it's weird. This is an old man. He might be in his like 50s.
I'm ripped.
I think 50s. He's not in his 50s.
Yeah.
He's probably like, he's not old. He's like, let's say he's 62.
But I'm like ripped and in my prime.
Yeah, it's weird though. He doesn't let go of it.
Does he even look like he's struggling?
No, and then the cats make noises.
I straight headbutt this guy.
Mother of pearl.
Make a brawl check.
I
He's
love-
sketching me out. He's sketching me
Okay,
out.
okay.
I'm shredded and he's not even struggling to hold on to this thing. I'm like, no. Boom!
All right, do a brawl fight check.
I love the like high initiative coming from Chauncey.
Oh shit, 89. No.
Oh, okay. You go just like headbutt him, and he just steps out of the way.
This guy's scary.
I need to return this to the mistress. And he starts making his way up the steps.
I'm gonna
What
come
do
with
you
you.
need? Whoa! Chauncey, stop him!
I'll try to stop him.
Make a strength check. We'll do 2 opposing strength checks again.
Oh fuck, 99.
Got a 4.
Oh.
He got a 4.
What is it that you need to return to your... What are you returning to your mistress?
This is her lyre. She found it.
I thought you were talking about the lantern, so I was like, that's strange. I forgot about the lyre over there. Plot point. You said that you... I'm trying to distract him. I'm going to try and distract him.
Okay, cool.
So you said it was special, yes?
Yes.
Wait, how recently did you get it?
Oh, she came back a few weeks ago.
Came back from where?
Someplace in Greece or around Greece. Might be Syria, Jordan, I don't know.
What did she say was special about it?
She just said that it was one of a kind. She never found it like this before. I'm not much of a scientist, miss.
Right. I say let's go downstairs and check on your colleagues, no? Yes, we can come back here. We can come back here and show your mistress later. Yes, everyone, let's go downstairs and check on and see if there are any others in the yep. Check on the
When you just stop. When you just stop.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm not used to being so assertive.
I was gonna say, yeah, this is probably the most assertive
I know.
character's been. Just
I'm
like,
not used to it, so I'm trying to say things and they're not coming out. What am I doing?
Persuade.
Oh dear. Well, it's a 93.
I just go to the doctor and I'm like, that guy's really scary.
Did you ever notice Miss Hortense's behavior change after acquiring this lyre?
Well, a few weeks ago, after sending the invites to all of you, she started to get a bit of a fainting spells. She wasn't quite, she'd get a bit breathless. She just rested and she'll be alright. Past day or so, yeah, that's right, she was lying down. She was going to come and visit you all later, but wasn't feeling up to it. She hadn't been sleeping well, I think, she said.
She did not look like she was sleeping
no,
in her last moments.
How long? Sorry.
Well, I'll sit by this with her.
Okay,
and
what day do
candle.
you think it is?
It's, I don't right know. The day you all are here, the day of the dinner.
dinner day.
The day of the ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You're on the right track.
Sean is like, mm-hmm. And you're like, what?
What?
The dinner day, man. She's saying.
Hey guy, it's weird when someone says ceremony.
There's a strange word. For
What
this
ceremony?
context.
There was a ceremony for you.
What do you know of Katya?
Yes, and my kitty frou frou. I tried to talk to him, but then someone ended up with claw marks on their back, and I think it might have been
Darling, what kind of cat was Frou Frou?
just a little panther I kept in my bag. You
Just a literal bobcat.
Panther. Little panther.
There's a little panther rabbit in my backyard. That's why I recognize the claw prints. I thought maybe Frou-Frou came back from the Great Vale or wherever you're talking.
The Rainbow Bridge.
Right.
I don't know, no cat, so.
Hmm.
But I'll return this to her and sit next to her.
Darling, I don't think that she can. What is she going to do with the lyre now?
It's hers,
Right.
so it should be with her.
But will she play it? Can she play it? No, because she's dead. So we
Love
should
your
just.
subtlety. Let's go. I say that everyone follows me and we go check on your colleagues. Yes, you said that you had dinner together, right? And we haven't heard from them, so we need to ensure that they're all right. Yes.
They're alright.
I just scream in this man's face.
Okay.
Just no words. I'm just scared,
Yeah.
and this man is too strong, and he's too fast,
Freaking out.
and I'm not happy. And
Okay,
I just
I want
get in his
you-
face and I yell and
Okay.
try to shock him into making sense.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
I'm gonna pop to the loo.
Do it. If ever you need to loo, run, do it.
40,
Out of above, so
70.
okay.
Oh, that's good.
You scream at him. It is jarring for everybody there listening, and it like echoes and reverberates through the house. His eyes go wide, and for a second, where they'd kind of been like a little foggy, a little strange, he locks eyes with you. His eyes get really, really big. You have to stop them. You have to stop them.
Who?
You have to stop them from coming.
Where?
Find.
Oh no.
You're gonna kill him.
Right, he needs to answer these questions.
Make a.
I'm not trying to hurt him.
Right,
I'm
right,
just
right.
trying to like.
Okay. Still do a strength check for me.
I'm not trying to hurt him.
No, I know.
16
Okay.
out of 80.
Okay, I'll say that that's kind of like you have enough control. You're able to pop him, and like kind of like slap him, and
Yeah.
who are you?
No. Right when I thought we were gonna get something, now we just regress.
You reset him, man. You reset him.
What?
Take it before you can look at it.
Okay.
Take it away from him.
All right, take it away and take away the liar.
What about?
You should go home.
Who should go home?
He's talking to.
Oh.
Trevor. Good night. And he sets down the lantern and he walks away.
I'll give you the fucking broken lyre. I'll give you the lantern. And I just.
You go.
Oh.
Props are fun.
Props are
like
fun.
that. I didn't like that at all.
Go ahead and doctor. Make a listen check for me.
What happened when Chauncey yelled?
He snapped out of it, said some spooky shit, and then forgot
I
everything.
got everything reset back to before he knew us.
But he's left.
Oh,
I
I
sent
think
him
I'm
home.
good.
I sent him home. We have the lantern and the lyre.
Nice, okay.
So he went home.
Oh, we went home.
He like
You
fully
hear-
forgot everything.
The steps going down the stairs and on to the floor. You don't hear a door open.
So you doing
I'm
that?
gonna take this away from you, Sean.
Ambient music now.
What do you do?
So the footsteps stop, or
Yeah, it seems like they stop. They don't continue and you don't hear the door open. Or any door open.
I feel, is this the same
Sean, give me that.
area where we heard the
All of a
echoes?
sudden I got fascinated
I know,
with
I know.
Do Re Mi Fa Sol.
You guys are kind of like, you're like on the staircase. And he kind of went around to him like, not towards the front door, but maybe towards like the servant area. But you don't hear a door open, and you hear just no footsteps after a moment.
What are we gonna do now?
Hmm.
I go.
Guys, I just heard the craziest thing.
What's that?
Footsteps. And
Where were
then
they coming from?
stopped.
Where were they coming from? What direction?
Mr. Turner was going toward his quarters. I heard the footsteps.
Well, let's go to his quarters.
I think we
then.
should check on all the servants. See what happened.
I pick up, I get the sword and I look like I'm gonna lead, and then I do not start walking.
I do.
I wait for someone else to go, and then I follow behind.
All right.
Is there a
so
library in this house?
There is a library in the house. You were.
That's what,
in
I'm gonna go to the library while these folks check. I'm gonna go to
Okay,
the library.
that's fine. You go to the library. You're
I'm
going
going
to check
with
on the.
you.
You're going with you to check on the servants.
Well, but I want
I'll
to.
go
Is that
to
in
the
the
library.
direction of Mr. Turner where he left?
It seems like yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I'll go
that's-
with, because I have a little bit of disguise and I'm a good listener.
Okay.
Well, if we should stick two to each other. So you have the fire poker and the lantern. So you two go together, and I'll go with the journalist.
Okay.
No one goes alone.
Okay.
This isn't Scooby-Doo.
So wait. So who's going to the library?
I'll be going to the
Cyril
library.
and who else?
Chauncey.
And Chauncey.
I'm not even going to help. I'm just like, no spooky shit.
Okay. And then you guys are going to the servants' quarters. All right. We're
Well, I'm
gonna
gonna check on him like on the way. Like that's my idea.
Right. You
So,
walk to the door and there's nobody there.
What on earth, Mr. Turner?
We'll come back to that. Library. What was it you were looking for in the library first?
Oh, I want to find out some information. See if I can find like a book about the house or a book about like, you know.
Okay. Do a library use, I guess.
Yeah, I just want to find out. See if I see anything over here that looks like give me some insight to what's going on here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was just moving around. Well, a 0 and a
Your physics.
30.
Okay.
So it's 30.
30, and that's below
What was I checking?
your library.
Library use? That's a spot. Do I add the percentage to it, right? It's below.
It's below. What's your regular pass? Sorry, I'm just.
What do you have?
So I have 30.
You have
You got a-
60.
60. Right.
That says 60. So 60 is lower than 30. So yes, you're good.
Right.
Or
But
30,
I'm looking
60,
at this
but
number right here. I thought that
That's
we were
the
always
hard-
looking
That's the
at
hard one. You know,
Okay.
you're not always looking at hard unless
Cool,
I tell
cool.
you.
Then I got a 30.
Great. So, you go into the library with Chauncey. You're kind of
Yeah.
looking around. You do find a book on the house, and I will say, kind of in finding it, it's probably around Tudor time period. Kind of just like kind of an interesting history about the house. Some family member, like maybe a few decades ago, decided to do some stuff. And looking at it, it seems that there have been a number of. It kind of had like an interesting history around the Tudor era of like people, switching. Like restoration was going on, and there were some switches. Some people still practiced the older faith, while some did newer, but they had to keep certain things secret. And so there's supposed to be various kind of like hiding points, hiding kind of holes in the house. And allegedly, though that's not been found, there could be some kind of way of getting from the house to a secret place where people would hold kind of like illegal church services, illegal masses at the time, I guess that would be.
Yes. I'm going to focus in on that information.
Well, that's the information that you will garner.
Yes.
I'm going to, in a weird sense of like, should have gone with my mistress, but Chauncey's going to attempt to hide himself so that if something spooky happens, like whoever's doing this spooky shit is gonna think that he's by himself. So I didn't even enter the library with him.
Okay.
I'm trying to hide so that if something weird happens, I can jump out and be like, caught you being spooky,
Okay.
but like they'll think he's alone.
Look how sweet that sounded. Caught you being spooky.
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
make a stealth check for me.
Okay. That's a 1 out of 50.
Damn.
I mean, like a shadow.
This 6'6", 300-pound sword-wielding manservant disappears into the. I have mastered the art of standing so still that I become completely invisible.
Yep.
Yes! That was such a good reference! That was amazing! Yes!
We'll get there when we watch the Marvel movie.
Yeah.
You'll see it soon. Yes.
Yes!
We're not on that movie yet, but you'll get it soon.
So, Cyril, you're reading all of this.
I'll divulge that information to the group.
Well, no, you're alone.
When I see them, that's what I'm saying.
Noted. Okay, great. Cool. Sorry, just make sure.
Yeah.
Anyways, didn't mean to be like, no.
No, right. I was like, let me finish my sentence. When I see them, I will
Cyril.
link it out. That's like the ice. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, exactly. No, you need more with your whiskey.
But wait. All right. Yes. Okay.
So, that's the information that you gained.
Mm-hmm.
You're hiding. We'll see what happens with you ladies in a minute. That flicker happens again. The lights go out. Make a sanity roll for me, Chauncey.
Sanity is 50. 22.
Okay. The lights go dim, and they've already kind of been dim.
Yeah.
He's in the library. You're keeping an eye. Lights kind of go, and in that split second before the darkness, from behind a curtain, a strange claw hand. Okay.
If I'm not in position, then I don't.
You're not in position.
Okay,
You're not right
okay,
there on it.
Okay. Then I don't do that.
It goes dark, but then it kind of like comes back up. But I will say, because you suddenly kind of rush in, nothing happens to you. But suddenly, Chauncey rushes in.
I go for where that claw hand was coming from.
You go?
I go.
Okay.
Sword out.
Sword out. You go kind of where that claw hand was. You go and you like try to chop into it.
Yeah.
Slicing through the curtain, and nothing's there.
Is there a hallway or something?
It's just a curtain to the
I
window.
grab Cyril and I start dragging him towards where the ladies are.